LJN was first a toy company, and then one day they decided to make a video game, and that game was Jaws. This was 1987, and because they were a toy company, they had a lot of license, so they made video games for them. That's why there's a lot of Spider-Man and WrestleMania games. And according to our Make 21, it was based off the fourth movie, the Jaws game. So with that said, let's start with the review. Alright, so this is the goal of the game. You start from right here, and then you work your way all the way over there. And then after that, you move all the way back, and you just keep doing this until you get powered up and you kill Jaws. Now we know what to do. We can take the boat, set sail, and we're all set and ready to go. Alright, let's get to that port over there. Just set sail, and holy crap, a random encounter! Yeah, so there's random encounters in these games. You know what? Let's talk about enemies. There's jellyfish, sharks, stingrays, and jaws. Now, the stingrays always come from the side, and the jellyfish always come from the bottom. Now, if you're ever on the bottom of the side, you can easily get hit without looking, especially with the jellyfish. Damn it. The sharks are just like stingrays, except they take more hits and they always drop shells. More on that later. Jaws is just pathetic. All he does is just swim right into your shots and you can avoid him like this. He's got the weirdest animation and movement ever. Plus, he's really slow. You know what? It looks like he's struggling just to get through the water. And it looks even more like it when you're actually shooting at him. I don't know. I guess he ate too many fat kids on rubber rafts.
Dinah. Oh, now, wait a minute. I did have a chubby kid on a raft earlier today. It's okay, though. I've been swimming a lot lately.
And since we're on the topic of graphics and everything, I just want to say that the environment looks pretty damn good. And in the battle, the graphics aren't that bad. But there's just one thing that stands out. It's your diver. He looks like the graphics from the launch line of the NES. He's all blocky and not very detailed. But when you get a close-up on the enemies, they're not detailed either. But the diver, it still stands out. Now, you notice he has a little gun that shoots harpoons and everything. But you know what? They're coming from his eyes. Yeah. So he's got harpoon laser vision. Now, when you defeat an enemy, there's usually an item there that you can pick up. Now, items are really important. There's crabs that make you go faster. There's stars that give you points, which are important, more on that later. And there's shells that allow you to buy power-ups. But before you can ever get your power-up, you have to first get the Jaws tracker. And you know what? This tracker is so useless. And the reason why it's useless is because it's pointless. Jaws comes and chases you every once in a while. And you could just stand there and just wait and come to you. You really don't need to get over there. And when you die, you have to go all the way back just to get the damn tracker again. It's a pain in the ass. Now when you get to the dock and finally get your power up, you get this nice tune. Now, since we're on the line of music, let's talk about it. In the opening title, you get a nice theme of Jaws. Sounds good. In the battle, the music isn't that great. The sound effects, you know, they're not that bad. The environment is nice. The final battle of Jaws, like I said earlier, the only way you can get power-ups is by donating shells or whatever. And the easiest way to do this is by bonus things. And this usually happens when you kill a shark. So all these jellyfish come and you're in a plane and you can go slower or faster and you have to bomb them. Depending on what level and how many times you did a bonus scene is the difficulty pattern of the jellyfish. Also, depending on what your power level is the patterns and boards of the enemies. So this is basic one right here. A bunch of random enemies, and then jellyfish will go in diagonal. There will also be army of jellyfish and the crocodile's worst nightmare, an army of stingrays. Apologies go to anyone who's got offended. And then there will be the easiest one, a bunch of sharks. Halfway through, all you want to do is just beat it. And damn, random encounters come out everywhere. Damn it! Damn it! Bonus scene, yay! Ah! Oh, come on, I just did a bonus scene! I don't want to do another bonus scene. These things just take forever. Okay, die. 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 Alright, let's get this power up. One more power up, and then we can get the submarine, and this game is over. Damn it! Oh gosh, the shallow water! Everything can get you easier because it's so short and they get you faster. Time to get submarine. Damn it! Alright, let's get that submarine! Damn it! Okay, finally we got it. Now after you get 30,000 points, a submarine will appear. And it either appears here or over there. Now with the submarine you can go faster. You also shoot missiles or bombs to enhance the missile. For one hit and you're back being the scuba diver. Alright, let's finish shots off once and for all. Now it's time for the final battle. All you have to do is just stab the boat right into Jaws. But if you screw up, you have to start all over. Alright. The problem is you can't move and then stab him. You have to get it right in the middle. Yes! And just like that, he's dead. Wait a minute, was he supposed to explode? Alright, graphics get a 4.5 out of 5. Sound gets a 3. Gameplay gets a 2. It's just boring, it's repetitive, and it's just bad. Overall, I give it a 2 out of 5. Thank you for watching part 1 of the 3 of LJN reviews. See ya.